What's going on YouTube? It's Trey Plays here. Today I have a video of what I think the NL East is going to look like in 2018. Now, it did come to certain decisions. Obviously, some teams traded off players like crazy and just are completely restarting. Other teams only added a few players that are possibly going to be key players during the season and it's going to help out throughout. But this is what I think is going to be the order for 2018. I'm going to be having MLB The Show playing in the background, so that way it's not just me talking about these the entire time. But now let's get to the chase. Coming in at rank number 1 is going to be the Nationals. Of course, the Nationals, they've been the greatest team like crazy. Of course, Bryce Harper is going to get the MVP of that team. He's been lights out ever since he became an MLB player and always will be. There was definitely some other candidates like Matt Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, Anthony Rendon, who had a breakout season last year, was completely amazing. Probably my favorite player to watch last year. Eventually, probably is going to retire soon because he's pretty old. But you never know how people are going to decide, especially like him. So he's probably going to be making money for the longest time. But as I say, Anthony Rendon's coming up to plate now. I've always loved watching the Nationals play because they have a good team. But Bryce Harper just gets out of hand way too much. But they're going to go 97 and 65 because they have no reason to not even be. They should be hitting 100, but I don't think they're going to do that this season. Considering there's probably going to be possible injuries. Bryce Harper, he would be, if they ever lost him, I would completely destroy him. Like, he's a key part of their lineup and always will be. But like they've been rebuilding, and then now their team is complete and probably will stay complete for the next 3 or 4 years, considering and everything else. Even though they do choke in the playoffs, yes, I do say that they do choke in the playoffs. I can't really say anything about that, considering I'm a Mets fan and they did choke in the playoffs when they played the Royals. They were the underdogs in the playoffs and did swept the Cubs, but I'm not going to go too deep into that. But like, my Mets team is definitely been through a struggle the past for 2016 and 2017 through injuries. Terry Collins, who I can't stand, and I'm so glad they got rid of. And just honestly, the Nationals and the Mets is probably going to be the best like rivalry this year, considering they'll be them and the Red Sox and Yankees. Yankees stacked up like crazy this year. I don't understand where in the hell they decided to just start throwing people on their damn team. Like right now, they just got Russell Wilson. Why? What is the point of getting Russell Wilson? You already have a stacked team. There's no point. But like, Nationals, obviously going to be ranked number 1. But still, if they do lose quite a few players, they could drop. But this is what I have for them. And now coming in at ranked number 2 is going to be, wait for it. Wait. It's coming. The New York Mets. They've had a rebuilding season, and they got a new head coach, or manager, I should say. They completely got everything. Finally, who I've been wanting to play every single day he possibly can, Michael Conforto, finally is able to play every single day, because Terry Collins did not like him for some odd reason and just never decided to keep on playing him. But now that we have this new coach from the Indians, he's the Indians pitching coach, well, previously was, we finally can say that we have a coach. We just picked up Todd Frazier a few days ago. Todd Frazier, He said, "I belong in New York." I think he's better off being a Met than he is a Yankee. Because Yankees, he probably would have won a ring this year, but the Mets have a chance of getting that ring. Mets have the talent and the team. They have probably one of the best pitching staffs in the league. Noah Syndergaard, Jacob deGrom, Matt Harvey. They have the talent. They just didn't have the coach to put it forth. So I will eventually see the Mets probably dominating the NL East once Bryce Harper leaves the Nationals. The Mets are going to dominate. So Michael Conforto just now is starting. He is definitely going to be the MVP of the team. There's no doubt about it. Cespedes could do it, but Cespedes has been off and on the past few years ever since the Mets got him. He did help us win that NL East pennant and NL championship, but that doesn't prove me anything considering he's been doing that exact same stuff for any other team. Certainly won back-to-back home run derbies, but he has nothing to show for it, in my opinion. I think he is not doing completely his talent like Michael Conforto did last year. Michael Conforto was amazing, and then an injury. That is what I want to bring up now. Mets had unbelievably way too many injuries, especially when we lost Noah Syndergaard, our best pitcher. Yes, I do say best because Jacob deGrom, yes, he is a good pitcher, but I do not believe he is better than Syndergaard. Syndergaard is probably top 3 pitchers in the NL. My top 3 pitchers in the NL, Clayton Kershaw, Max Scherzer, and him. If they were all on the team, if you had a 3-game series of all 3 of them, you weren't winning any other day. Unless you were actually able to hit off of them, which is very unlikely. You don't see many games where Syndergaard loses unless the Mets can't back him up and score runs and give run support. And considering the Mets have hitting, they just picked up Todd Frazier. They have Dominic Smith, Razio, Cespedes, Bruce, Conforto, an amazing team. But they just got to show the talent. And of course, now coming at number 3 is going to be the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm so happy for them. They deserved so much after that ring they won, and they finally have gotten their team back to where it should be. They've been doing the rebuilding process, and it's taken them forever to get a team together. Rhys Hoskins is definitely deserving of their MVP. He came in last year, was probably like 4th or 5th or 6th or 7th in home runs, and didn't even play half the season. He didn't come in until really late, which is unbelievable. Like, I don't understand where he came from, but I really don't have much to say about the Phillies, considering basically it was just they got a rebuilding season last year, and they finally have the talent this year. And now coming in at number 4 is going to be the Braves. The Braves, they're going to be horrible this year, but at least better than the Marlins. They didn't trade everybody off like the Marlins did, but I don't understand what they do half the time. Their new field, I love their new field. When you play MLB on it, it looks so good. Oh my God, I love playing on that field. But they honestly need to start working on getting their prospects in and working with their prospects instead of working with Freddie Freeman all the time. He's becoming old. He's becoming real old. They just need to start working on people they can work with, which is many people, I believe, I have no idea who their top prospects are, considering I don't really pay attention to them that much. But all I know is that they have, I think, their pitching staff for prospects is number 1. Like, if they put all their prospects in at the same time and they all do like what they're expected to do, they would probably have the best pitching staff in the league, considering they have, I think, number 1 or 2 ranked, and then they have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have like an amazing pitching staff they can work with prospects. but also don't have the hitting besides Freddie Freeman and Inciarte. Those two guys have been through everything with this team. They're staying loyal. I really think they could find somewhere else to go and get a better contract. Because Freddie Freeman, he could play first and third, multi-position player. That is definitely wanted. And he can hit, which is definitely needed for many teams. I think he should not stay with the Braves and go find somewhere else, because otherwise he's going to be so screwed where he is, and he's not going to make any money, and he's never going to win a ring. He has the possible chance of going to the Hall of Fame. He has the capability to prove himself to be in the Hall of Fame, but he's just got to keep it going. If he doesn't keep it going like he is right now, he's got no chance of leaving that team and going to a better team or anything else. He's going to have to stay there and deal with not being able to get a ring. Like, it's that simple. The Braves are smart this summer and near the trade deadline decide to get rid of a few people and decide to go after young guys or prospects that are unbelievable, amazing, and decide to work on the future instead of today. Because today, they're going to almost lose 100 games. Guaranteed. Their team is not capable of winning more than 70 games. They have no talent besides their prospect pitching staff, Freddie Freeman and Inciarte. That's all I have for the Braves. And now let's get on to number 5. Oh, I know you didn't guess it, but of course, it is the Miami Marlins. They literally traded everybody away. Everyone. Christian Yelich, Marcell Ozuna, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton went to the Yankees. Why the Yankees? He literally is now guaranteed a good future. And, I literally have no respect for the Marlins anymore. And they're going to be done. That's it for the video. See you guys later. Peace.